We're the X3 Flippers, and we do flips.
Welcome back. Today's video, where we're going over $500 trampoline versus
$5,000 trampoline. Let's get right into it.
Alright, so first look, we got springs. Honestly, they're not bad. They're really tiny. Like, this is my finger. It's almost the size of it. They're really old. As you can tell, all of them are like that.
And this is the $5,000 trampoline. So you can see it has its very own ladder. The supports for the net are latched in to the bottom of the supports. And overall, it's just a very sturdy structure. These are the springs of the $5,000 trampoline. So you can tell they are not crossed, but it does not really matter much with this trampoline, as it will still get you plenty of height. These springs are almost brand new. They're very sturdy. You can pull on them and they will not snap, but they are strong enough to flex and give you as much height as you need to do cool tricks. First up, we're going to do a height test and just see how high I can jump on this trampoline without any double bounce. And as you can see, putting a little bit of force into the trampoline, I can get very good height, allowing me to do pretty much any trick I want.
Alright guys, for the height check.
Now, another very important aspect of trampolines is how easy you can keep your height on Cody's and Kabooms. And now, obviously, both of our trampolines are circles, not rectangles, which are known for not keeping their height as good. And keep in mind, Bo's a lot better than me at Cody's and Kabooms. But you can definitely still keep your height a good amount, enough to do 2 or 3 of each. So as you can see, you can still keep a good amount of your height, which enables you to do a few tricks in a row.
So far you can see how the trampoline, it gives you balance, but the spring's already crossed, but it's really old. Well, we'll see. You guys will see even more.
So for a comparison, we're going to see how much height you get back out of a one bounce into a Cody, and see how high you come up off your stomach and how high your Cody is to judge which one keeps your height better with Cody's. So we got to do one bounce and then see how high our Cody is. I'm also going to do a one bounce double full and see how much energy I exert in doing that, and we'll compare to Bo and see how much of an energy level you have to put in to get the same result out of the trampoline. As you can see, I wasn't really twisting as fast as I can, and that bounce, I did not put too much force down into the trampoline. So obviously, you don't have to put the most force in, as this is a much stronger trampoline. So obviously, a double front flip and a double back flip aren't the same flip, but we're gonna do a little comparison real quick of me doing a one bounce double back and Bo doing a one bounce double front to compare how much height we need for a double flip and how easily we can land them off of one bounce from each tramp. So as you can see, with that double back, almost over rotated. I don't need too much of a bounce to do it. And that one bounce gives me plenty of power, which I can use to do my double flip and land it almost perfectly.
It's hard to land.
So another comparison we will do is, let's say 3 jumps and then do a layout, and we'll put them side by side, and you guys will be able to tell how much height you get out of 3 bounces on each trampoline by whose backflip is higher in the air. So now we'll go over just some basic pros and cons of each trampoline. So to start, my trampoline, for its price tag, comes with its own ladder, which hooks into the base of the trampoline. First and foremost, obviously, it is going to be a bouncier trampoline as it's more expensive. That is not always the case, but this one is certainly much more bouncy. The foundation for the netting is actually hooked as a part of the steel frames of the bottom. At the top of the net, you can tell there is a little bar that runs all the way around, holding the net perfectly in place. There is a custom spring pad going over all the sides of the trampoline to keep you from injuring your knees. There's a zipper door, and overall, it's just a very complete package for the price that you pay.
Alright, pros and cons for this trampoline. For pros, I'd definitely say it's cheaper, obviously. It's 500 versus 5,000, but it's cheaper, so you can get like a lot of these instead of just one of those. I guess it's a good thing. But the cons is that it doesn't give you as much of a bounce. Although it does last a long time, you don't get that. I don't think you get the same bounce. I've never been on this trampoline, a $5,000 one, but I'm assuming it does bounce you higher.
X3 flippers out.